Okay, so apparently the lighting is worse than usual today, so I'm sorry about that, guys. But so I read Carmilla, and it did not take long at all for me to read because once you get through the first half, the rest of the book is short chapters, so I just plowed right through the second half. It's by, and forgive me because his name is very French, Joseph Sheridan Le Fanu, and I read this from April 12th to April 14th. And I gave it 3 out of 5 stars, which apparently a lot of people give it less than that. And I know I might get some flack for this, but I liked it better than Dracula. I'm sorry. Dracula was kind of boring, while Carmilla was a little bit more interesting. Also, the interesting thing when I did my research on this is that Carmilla predates Dracula by 26 years. So this is the precursor to Dracula. I'm sure a lot of people know what Carmilla is, but I'll go into the plot because... And it also even spawned a new YouTube show based off of it, which is really popular. I watched it the first season and didn't really interest me, but I digress. Carmilla is the story of a female vampire who tricks people into letting her stay with them in order to drain them. And the big controversy with Carmilla, or the big thing everybody knows about Carmilla, is that she acts very affectionate towards her female friends that she tries to drain, and also she only goes after females apparently, and it has some lesbian undertones that everybody knows about. So some things that I really liked about the book is this is an interesting one. I've never heard in any other vampire folklore that the hymns, when they're doing the funeral processions in the book and she hears the hymns, they hurt her ears. I never heard that anywhere else. Something I actually missed in the book that I don't know how I missed it, but when I did my research on it, that Laura is actually related to Carmilla distantly because, you know, she's a vampire, so she's 100 years old. And the big twist is that she's a vampire, but come on, everybody knows this story, so by telling you guys she's a vampire, it's really no big deal. The things I didn't like about it is I really don't get the whole Carmilla is an acronym for Mercala, which is her real vampire stuff from years ago when she gets away, but then they go and find her coffin and stake her, and I'm like, that kind of went over my head. I guess she went back to her coffin after she went away and they went go find her, but I'm like, who does that? But it looked like, how could she be, from the way it was written, it seemed like she was there gonna attack, but at the same time was inside the coffin. Maybe I'm just dumb, but if somebody can explain that to me, I don't get it. But a lot of complaints are that the ending is weak, and yes, it is. It's really kind of anticlimactic, but I still really liked it better than Dracula. I actually learned about Carmilla when I took I took a Twilight class in college, because it tied in all the classic books that Twilight has to do with, so it was kind of interesting. I learned about Carmilla from there, and I decided to pick it up. I thought it was on the 1001 books to read before you die list, and I was disappointed when it was not, because I can't mark it off, because I have actually been doing that for years now. I've been reading all the books off that list. I haven't gotten too much through it, but you know. So that's about it, I guess, for this review. Before I go, I'm going to mention my Patreon account again, because I haven't in the other videos. If you want to help donate so I can kind of improve these videos a bit, even $1 helps. So there's that. I'm going to draw from my book jar before I go again. I'm going to shake it really good, because I'm hoping to get something different. I dig my way through and close my eyes. I got 2. I got Flannery O'Connor. Oh my gosh, this is going to take forever to get to because it's a big old book of her short stories. So this might take me a while, people, to get through all of it. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to do a video review of this since it's a whole bunch of short stories in one book, and I kind of like to keep to one plot. So I might just read a Goodreads review. So I guess I won't be doing any videos anytime soon unless y'all want me to do the Korean skincare video that I mentioned last time. And I'll see you guys whenever I do a book haul or whenever I want to do another video. So see y'all later.